Will Reflection on Teacher Agents by S.C. Dlamini. Focusing on the meaning of teacher agents. Teacher agents has been defined as a capacity to shape critical responses to problematic situations, partly informed by teachers' underlying sense of purposes and beliefs about their professional roles. Teachers' ability to guide their own professional progress and contribute to the progress of their colleagues by acting consciously and constructively is also called teacher agents, Bucknell 2015. The relevance of content should be regarded more seriously by public policy makers and leaders in public organizations if agency is gained rather than being all about the capacity of actors. We're looking at the teaching through COVID-19. The COVID-19 pandemic has wreaked havoc on the education system across the country and throughout the world, transforming how students learn daily. Educators must navigate a continuously changing world with the health of students, instructors, and the community on the line. As a quick repair, remote technologies have been utilized. Visual and classroom learning are frequently combined. This gives the impression that social contact is vanishing. This might be since many teachers are unfamiliar with distant learning and the leadership and lesson preparation strategy that it necessitates. How are teachers continuing to rise up to the challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic? The COVID-19 pandemic has wreaked devastation over the globe, drastically altering our lives and presenting new and old educational concerns. This pandemic has exposed the dark side of South African society in general, and the country's education system in particular. It has exposed the stark inequities that abhor the legacy of apartheid and the effects of neoliberal capitalism. Teachers have fallen behind on their work schedules as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. For example, learners must come to school in different groups on different days. So on Monday only, grade 10, grade 8, and grade 12 come to school, causing a major problem for teachers who are behind on their work schedules. The curriculum caps always guides teachers on how to push the content. So the COVID-19 has changed all of that. We must commend teachers because despite the difficulties they endure, they continue to rise above them. Teachers are expected to use after school for extra classes, which shows dedication for their work as much as teachers are not paid for overtime work. In terms of their professional life and work, teachers and teacher educators are migrating through a particularly uncertain period. Staff responsibilities have been greatly increased as they try not only to migrate instructional content and resources into online space, but also become sufficiently skilled at managing the process proper training for ICT skills. How is the school context influencing teacher agents? Power dynamics influence teachers in a variety of ways and create inherent risks for daily practice. Where teachers taking risks in the school means they take actions intended to transform despite the fear of potential loss in the outcome. Teachers' professional practice is influenced by structure. Yet in order to be effective, teachers must be able to exercise agency in order to change power relationships within the structural school system. Around the world, education systems are evolving to provide students with greater levels of skills as well as new horizontal abilities. Teachers require assistance in order to actively engage in this transition and to expect high standards from all students, while also taking into consideration the growing diversity in their classrooms. How as a student, I rise up to the challenge of COVID-19 pandemic during when it was difficult to adjust to the new way of life and to prepare the COVID-19 requirement. As a student, I had to immediately accumulate to all the COVID-19 requirements. For example, the first step we take in the morning is screening before entering the school gate, which was exhausting because we had to queue first. Effectively, as a student teacher, I had to undertake both conventional and online learning, blended learning. The face-to-face teaching that took place within the classroom were traditional learning. I was sharing some of the notes on the WhatsApp group I made for the learners. Thank you.